I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
It's Friday, bitches. It's Friday, bitches. It's Friday. What? It's Friday. What? Yeah. Come on. It's Friday, bitches. It's Friday, bitches. It's Friday. What? It's Friday. What? Yeah. Yo, it's my favorite day of the week. My radio's kicking Dave and Chuck the Freak. 89X is my favorite station. Mike Reborn, what's up with the Asians? Dave with the news douchebag of the day. X-Files and that hot bitch Lisa Way. It's Friday, bitches. It's Friday, bitches. It's Friday. What? It's Friday. What? Yeah. Come on. It's Friday, bitches. It's Friday, bitches. It's Friday. What? It's Friday. What? Yeah.
Are you a fan of the big ladies? Guys, will you admit you are a chubby chaser? If so, we want to hear from you on the X lines, 313-298-7XXX, 519-792-5000. Not many guys will admit that's the kind of woman they're into, but it's definitely out there. You see this all the time. A normal-sized guy, even a really skinny guy with a woman of size, and sometimes a woman of lots of size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a buddy who is this guy. We could always count on him.
To be with a big woman.
He was the greatest wingman ever, honestly, because, if there was 3 chicks and 2 were good looking and one was like going to be the huge defender that night, he would always, guys, I got her. And the crazy thing about it was he scored way more than the rest of us because the chubbier girl was much more willing to put out.
The chubby girl's got to work for it, right? The chubby girl's got to have a lot of skills. Much like you said, Chuck, you with the tiny penis, you learned a lot of skills. Yep. You made it happen elsewhere.
Oh, yeah. You got to make up for it.
Chubby girl, the same thing, right? They'll do things that other girls probably wouldn't do because they think they have to.
And sometimes they do, but my buddy wouldn't ask for anything else. That's what he likes.
Well, there is a guy in town who likes this so much he decided to open up his own club, and he's joining us on the X lines right now. Hey, Mikey, how are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
We're doing pretty good. Mikey's BBW club is in Waterford, and BBW stands for Big Beautiful Women?
That's right. You got it.
Mikey, is this your picture on the front of your website?
Yes, it is.
So
actually, I sent Lisa. I sent her 2 pictures of me too. So.
Hello, Lisa.
Oh, and now let me ask.
She's too skinny for me. I think.
You're not a big guy at all.
No, I'm probably about 190, 195, 200.
Yep.
And have you been into this all your life? Have you been into big women?
Well, I have, but see, the thing is, when you're in school, okay, you can't say that you like bigger women. You know what I'm saying? It took me, seriously, probably till around 30 to say that,
this is what I want.
That I like bigger women. But, I mean, I always dated thicker girls, when I was younger. But, seriously, I mean, if I would have told my family, not that I am, but if I had told them I was gay, they would have accepted that probably, and my friends, than saying I like bigger women. But,
isn't that funny?
You get to a point in your life where you just say, the hell with it,
Yeah.
And this is what I like, and, I like a bigger woman,
Would you call yourself a chubby chaser?
A chubby chaser? I like a big girl. I mean, chubby to me is not really that big.
Yeah, not enough.
Oh.
Chubby ain't enough. You like a big.
So you're like a whale chaser or a hippo chaser.
Yeah, you like a biggin.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, though. There are a lot of bigger, beautiful women.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Sure.
I'm serious. I'm not saying any names here, but an ex of mine, she was in the adult industry.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
What's the biggest girl you've been with?
That would be my ex. She was tall, about 5'10". She was probably about 330. 5'10".
330.
Yeah, 330 is a big girl.
How you doing?
Now, okay, here's the thing. Is it like the feel? Like is it the look? Is it what is the deal here?
Okay, the best way I can explain it, okay, if you're with a bigger girl, okay, you're laying on the couch, you're watching a movie or whatever, or you're having sex, okay, you just melt into that girl. You can't explain it unless I can tell you about it. It's like jumping out of a plane. I can tell you, but unless you've done it, you don't know what I'm talking about.
So it's like one of those Tempur-Pedic mattresses. You just kind of sink in there a little bit, and it's like you're more like one with them.
I don't know. I've never humped a mattress before.
I have.
Well, maybe
That's
when I
what
was
I'm
younger.
going to
It's
start
been a
that.
while, though.
Yeah, I'm going to start that club soon. Mattress humpers.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, okay, what you go from a guy who's into this and then admits that he's into this, and then you decide to start up your own club, right? Because you wanted to give these women a place to go where they could be admired, or what was the motivation for starting up your own place?
Well, my ex-girlfriend, she's an ex-girlfriend. I was in a long relationship. She used to go to the parties with her girlfriend, okay, and I was always home watching the kids and that, you know, and I had never went to any of these parties. So I went to my very first party, was probably just over a year ago, and I started the business. November 14th was the grand opening, and we've had over 60,000 hits on the website already. And November 14th, was the first was the opening.
So what?
November 5th, the site went up.
Is this guys looking for bigger? It's just big girls and smaller guys, or is it? I mean, do any skinny girls go there to make themselves feel better? What's the clientele?
I mean, it's size acceptance. Okay, there's there's some, there might be a bigger girl, and she comes with, one of her friends that is, skinnier girl. But it's almost like the role reversal thing. If a skinnier girl's coming to the club, pretty good chance she's not going to get hit on. But it's not that we don't, what I'm saying? She's more than welcome to come. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, fat girls have skinny friends.
You don't make them step on the scales before they enter. Oh, too skinny, you're out, bitch.
Absolutely, we do.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. There's a big old scale.
Yeah.
Out of here. No, I'm kidding.
So let's talk to some other guys on the X lines. Mikey's going to hold on with us here. Steve's with us. Hi, Steve.
Hey, what's going on? Tip of the meat helmet.
Steve, are you a chubby chaser?
Oh, yeah, I would say I am.
So what is the biggest woman you've been with?
I'm not a fan of the obese women. I mean, I like a little bit of chunk,
Yeah, yep. A little
I
softer.
can't stand the really skinny women. For some reason, the chubbier girls, there's endless possibilities.
Have you found from your experience that chubbier girls are easier?
Yeah, I think they give a better vajay too.
Okay, thank you, Steve, for that excellent commentary.
But that's what you hear all the time.
Can I chime in on that?
Yes, please.
That is totally, totally wrong.
Oh,
Seriously.
really?
A lot of bigger girls are very, very picky. Seriously. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of guys that are into bigger women there's a lot of guys that are caught, you know what I'm saying, that are in the bigger women. It's almost like that's the way I can explain it. It's almost like two opposites in a way. There's a lot of guys. And now me, I eat very healthy. I take care of myself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like a bigger girl. And
so you'll work out. So it's kind of like my wife with me, whereas she tries to run and do all this stuff, but yet she's with the fat guy.
Exactly.
But here's the difference. She's always saying, "When are you going to use the treadmill? When are you going to go for a walk?" So she doesn't really like me being fat. She'd like me to get healthy.
I don't think she really likes you at all, Deanna.
No, that's true. You might be onto something there.
That is true,
I don't know.
Mikey.
I haven't talked to your wife in a while. So.
Yeah, she doesn't really like me. Well, she used to go to these kind of
You
clubs.
big girl or what?
No, she's not at all.
Well, she's working on it.
Chuck, stop
She's
it.
working on it?
Chuck? Oh, my God, Mikey's going to get himself killed. Let's move on before Chuck gets himself killed here. John is next on the X
That
line.
was too good.
Hi, John. How are you?
Good morning, penis to you.
Same to you, dude. So are you into the big women?
I'm actually with Steve on this. I don't like the real skinny ones, where the bones are sticking out, but I don't like swimming in Jello either.
I like a little something to hold on to. But I'm also with Mikey. I don't think that the bigger girls are easier to get to. I mean, I had my time with one, and it was actually one of my friends. But, yeah, she wasn't just willing to just give it up right off the bat.
So that's a myth, you think?
Say what?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's kind of a myth. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, John. Big girls don't do everything you think they do.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, they're very picky, a lot of the bigger girls. And a lot of when you see my picture, I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to toot my own horn, but, I'm a good-looking guy. I mean, I'm just being confident, not being conceited. But,
right.
There's a lot of the guys, like I said, there's a lot of bigger girls that are not attracted to, say, a guy that maybe a thinner woman would be attracted to,
Yeah, no, I get it. We're talking about the fact that some guys are into bigger women, and on the X-Lines with us is Mikey, who actually set up a club in Waterford to basically have a place where these people could go and enjoy each other. It's Mikey's BBW Club. It's in Waterford, and you can look it up online, too. Joining us on the X-Lines is...
go .com, too. MikeysBBWClub.com.
MikeysBBWClub.com is the website.
Right.
Carly's on the X-Lines. Hi, Carly.
Hello, I am a scale tipper myself, and I'm married to a chubby chaser, as you would say.
Yeah.
And we have a great time. But just remember, guys, it's not what size you are, it's what condition you're in.
Mm-hmm. Meaning, like, you can be huge and in shape, or you can be huge and gelatinous, or what do you mean?
Oh, I'm huge and gelatinous.
Okay.
But I can do anything a thin girl can and climb mountains and all that. But we have a great time, and my husband... I asked him what it was, and he said he's not afraid he's going to break me.
Well,
he enjoys that.
I will say this. I live in constant fear, when I was, gonna be on top of some girl, I'd hold my whole body weight up with my arms because I thought I was going to kill her.
Carly, you ever afraid you're going to break him?
Not so much. He kind of enjoys the pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
You're going to kill him because you had the elephantitis of the balls, or what?
My balls could kill.
That was so wrong. I was listening to that earlier. I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah,
well, you should have seen these things.
So, Carly,
don't want to see them.
You weren't at all put off by the fact that he probably sought you out because you were a bigger girl, right? You weren't at all put off with that?
No, not at all. Well, it's all in the approach, because I have heard before, I love a big girl with a pretty face, and that's the initial, oh, Jesus. But, he's a great guy. He works hard, and I'm not at all put off by the fact that he's into fat ladies.
Well, the thing is, I mean, why would you be? Why get upset?
Really
because if I was like, hey, listen, I like skinny girls who have blonde hair with blue
chicks,
eyes, you know what I mean? Like,
it's just another thing to be into.
It's just what that person happens to be into. And
what you dig.
And you might as well be with somebody who's all about you. Now, here's the thing. Now, here's the thing, because this is kind of a scenario that someone I know kind of went through. Girl, bigger girl, guy, I think maybe even like a little bit of a closet chubby chaser. Girl goes on whatever weight loss program, loses tons of weight, is now skinny girl. He's not really all that.
Carly, do you think if you lost a ton of weight, your hubby would be turned off?
I don't think so, but my body is not built to be a small person. Even when I was in high school, I was only 270, and I was smoking hot then.
Huh.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you're a confident, chubby lady. All right, Carly, thanks for calling in. By the way, where you were 270 in high school. What are you now?
I'm 3'10", 5'10".
All right. Thank you for calling in.
Tall though too.
Yeah, 5'10". I mean, you're towering over me.
I mean, for a girl, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you can carry it like my ex. She carried it very well. You would never think that she weighed, 330. But
we're talking about chubby women and the men who love them on 89X right now, and Chrissy's on the X lines. Hi, Chrissy.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing pretty good, thanks. What's your comment?
My comment, I was just listening, and I just turned you on. I woke up late this morning, sorry.
That's okay.
And, and I was listening to the guy talk about women are easy, like chubby women are easy. Well, I take offense to that because, for me, it's like I've never been as picky as I am now since I've been heavy.
Well, see, you are joining us late because we did, that has been corrected.
But my whole thing is that it's all on how you carry yourself and your personality. Now, I know a lot of girls that are skinny that, always are ragging.